This news just sucks. It really does. What's going on, guys? This is the Club of the Man 1993 back here for some more baseball news. As unfortunately for Philly fans, after winning the National League pennant, we're then told right before Thanksgiving dinner that unfortunately Bryce Harper is going to need Tommy John surgery, which he got, back on November 23rd. He had the surgery because he was diagnosed with a torn ulnar collateral ligament back in May, which prevented him from throwing. So he was limited to designated hitter, and he did have another, I think, shoulder surgery or something like that kept him out for about, I think, 4 to 6 weeks. But he came back, and again, the injury didn't affect his hitting at all. He still would go down the line and hit 286. He also had the hot postseason. He finally got to the World Series. Bryce Harper finally got to the World Series. He didn't win it. They came up short, but he still got to the World Series and was the NLCS MVP as well, too. So good for Bryce. I mean, I know whenever the Nationals won the World Series in 2019, I was ragging around going yeah, they won it without Bryce Harper. They won it without Bryce Harper. Which is unfortunate, but again, I'm glad he got to get to the World Series. And of course, get the recognition he got. But that sucks. So, of course, normally Tommy John surgery is mostly for pitchers. Usually, they're out about 12 to 18 months. It's not as dire for, hitters. Well, the good news is that there's the DH now. So, with the designated hitter, they're saying that Harper could be back. Well, the prognosis is saying he could be back to a competitive stage by May. Meaning that he can probably start, rehabbing and getting ready to return. By the All-Star break next year, he should be ready to at least be the Phillies' designated hitter. And maybe by the end of the year, playing the field again. So, about 9 months maybe until he gets to actually play the field, because for the rest of this past season, he was limited to DH duty. That's all he could do. He couldn't throw or anything. He could bat, though. But it's funny. It's like Shohei Ohtani had Tommy John surgery earlier in his career, too, but he was able to come back and at least be a hitter, but he couldn't pitch yet. But, of course, that's because of Harper. But, yeah, this sucks. Because Bryce Harper, after his rookie year, had a couple of seasons with nagging injuries, limited his playing time. He finally had probably one of his best years when he won the MVP award for the first time. And then, again, just he's had a few injury-plagued seasons. And it's a shame because he still has great numbers so far in his career. He's only 30 years old. But dang it, he could be even better if he didn't get hurt. And then this past year was the first season in a few years that he was, limited again to injury. And now this coming season, he's probably going to miss about half the season because of injury as well, which absolutely sucks. It really does. It really does. And the thing, too, also is because Harper just finished in the 4th year of his 13-year deal with the Phillies. I still remember when he first signed with the Phillies, a lot of people, including myself, did say he is a little overrated. He's good, but a little overrated. His time with the Phillies has been a success. I really think he took that whole thing hey, you think I'm overrated? No, take this. I feel like he's really proved himself. He's hitting for a better average. He's matured up more as a clubhouse there, because, it happens with a lot of guys. 19, 20 years old, you get to the majors, you're still, a kid. You're a hothead. You've seen it with Harper, we've seen it with, Manny Machado, and a few others. I feel like with the Phillies, he's stepping out of the young guy role into more of the veteran, leadership role. I think he's matured a lot. And I think with that, it's helped him to look much more like one of the superstar that he's always wanted to be. So that's why it even blows more, because I've definitely become gained more of a fandom. He got his second NL MVP award 2 years ago. 2021 he got it. And again, he's been an all-star, and again, he even got to a World Series! He got to a World Series, they came up short, but I think he's definitely, proven that he's not an overrated player. And to see him gonna get bit by the injury bug again, like, dang it, that just sucks. It really does suck. But hopefully he has a good recovery. Hopefully he can be back by the All-Star break, contribute to the Phillies, who probably will be a contending team again, hopefully. The Mets, of course, have made a couple splashes this offseason so far. We'll talk about them. Braves, still have, their course. So we could see the Phillies still contending, hopefully. But hopefully Bryce Harper does get back and get healthy, and he's able to, still have a healthy career down the line as well. So hopefully good recovery for Bryce Harper. That's my thoughts on Bryce Harper having Tommy John surgery. What are your guys' thoughts on this news as well for Bryce Harper as well? Do you think he'll be back by All-Star break? It could be later. Let me guys know down in the comment section below. Be sure as always, guys, to slap a like on the video, subscribe or contact my channel, follow me on Twitter at @thecluboftheman93. Be sure to shout for me, both sub, and follow me on TikTok at @thecluboftheman1993. Until then, guys, I'm checking out. I'll catch you all later. Have a great rest of your night, and stay tuned as always for some more baseball news. Peace out, everybody.